Hi guys, it's Carrie Ann from Everything Mom, and as you know, I share on here as well as on the site ideas around travel with the family. Sometimes you can't get away, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't sort of experience the cultural aspect of travel through other means. And one great idea is through food. Food Trip 2 is a Canadian company that basically curates a collection of food items from a particular region. So almost like a subscription type box. So they actually sent to me their latest version, which is Food Trip to Japan. We're really excited. Japan is one of those places that as a family we love to go to. We've never been to. We may never get to go. So I'm really intrigued about exploring Japan in the form of food. So I wanted to unbox this package. I'm going to slide this off. Let's see what we've got. All right. Food Trip 2 takes Canadians on a culinary adventure around the world with our subscription, gourmet, and culture boxes. This month our journey takes us to Japan. Thank you. As I said, when you buy one of these boxes, 10% of the box proceeds go to Oxfam. So they just put a little card in there of thank you. They've also expanded this experience online to include some musical experience. En route for a culinary adventure in the land of the rising sun. So they have, which is great. This is this whole kind of menu that they've included, which includes a cocktail, appetizer, a main dish. And of course, no meal can be complete without dessert. I love that they have the menu. And then on the back, they go into the details of what's included in the box. It is the recipe card for the cocktail. So they go through the steps, how to make it. A matcha green tea based cocktail, great. I actually just recently been exploring making matcha tea at home, which is something else I'll be talking about in another video. So I'm really excited about trying that. It says it's easy, made in 10 minutes and served 6. Doesn't that look delicious? The appetizer, a type of maki sushi, a single ingredient wrapped in a sheet of nori, edible seaweed, and it's listed as medium, taking 30 minutes to prepare, 15 minutes to cook, so regularly about an hour and serve 6. And here is the main dish, a Japanese omelet. And I like that it's also listed as easy, taking about 15 minutes to prepare, 10 to cook, and serving 6. So easy's good. I like easy. And dessert, a Japanese white chocolate and matcha tea souffle. You see it's listed as medium. It says you're going to need 3.5 hours to make it. So that's something you have to prepare for. So those are all the recipe cards, which is nice. So it's not just the ingredient items, it's the cards to help you plan like an evening of Japan in your house. I like that Food Trip 2, along with bringing sort of the food part into your house, goes beyond that to make it a more cultural experience by, as I said, including music that you can include in dinner. And they also have this card that came with the box, 7 key facts about Japan. So a little bit of information here on religion, etiquette, mafia, sports, drink. If a Japanese offers you a glass of sake, do not be surprised if you're being served a pint of beer. And then on the back, which the kids will love, a few words in Japanese. So this will be fun. Listen to some videos about how people pronounce them. So some great common phrases that you could use if you are traveling anyway. So that should be interesting. We'll have to see if we can incorporate those into our Japanese meal night. So they offer a list of questions, multiple choice, and then give you the answers. So it's sort of like a bit of a trivia night you could have with the family, which is fun. You have, your games at the table, but after dinner you could go and have a movie night, because they've actually made some suggestions on movies that you can enjoy, also tied into your Japanese evening. They make it so easy. They've even included a pre-printed grocery list. So if you're heading to the store, you know exactly what you're going to need. Following ingredients are all the ingredients you will need to make the recipes for 6 in the Food Trip to Japan box. And see, I just realized when I'm looking at these recipe cards, like if you look at the card, there are areas in the ingredient part that are highlighted the same color as the reference, the content on the card. That's to indicate to you the items that are included in your box that are used in these recipes, so you know which items you already have that you don't have to get. Now we get to the fun part, which is the details of what's in the box. So I have my handy list here. This is, I guess, a type of fish. And actually, we got 2 packs of them, right? And on the back, it actually says you sprinkle it over your vegetables. On the little card, it's a mix of 7 Japanese spices, so like a seasoning. I want to take the whole lid off and see if I could kind of get a whiff of the smell in here. That smells great. So this will be something great to try. Of course, I'm pleased with this, a Japanese tree. So this is the matcha. Yes, so remember this cocktail, it needed matcha tea. So I'll have to save that to use in the cocktail, which is great. I actually have some other matcha tea at home too. Wasabi peanuts. So this might be something that we try on the movie night. It says here, use sparingly. Now, see, it seems resealable, so I'll see if I could take one out. Oh, they smell like peanuts. Huh. I'm a little worried because wasabi can be quite spicy. Oh, I mean it is. It does taste like wasabi. It does have like an afterburn, but not too much if you have one at a time. But you know what? This would be a little addictive. Oh, you probably can't see that. It seems to be a nut that has like a crispy coating and then the wasabi on it. I guess it's the wasabi coating. It has that crispiness to it because it's not like the soft crunch of a peanut. It actually is a crisp, like something you're expecting to be hollow. Very nice. Yes, you're going to want to have just one of these at a time. Not eat a handful like you would peanuts. But I think my kids are going to love those. It's going to be like a sweet, I can't quite tell. It looks almost cracker-like. It's got images of wheat, images of honey on a little tray. Oh yeah, it's very light and very sweet. This I can see, as I said, it would easily eat this whole package. Nice. This is soft and squishy, famous Japanese white radish, but yellow. Actually references using this marinated radish, so, which is great because I have a feeling this would be a little tricky to find. So that's all the food items that they had on this card that we've gone through. For preparing the meal, they've included some what they're calling souvenirs. So this is great. Look, they've included a sushi mat, right, and the rice spoon. It says this is an infuser for a traditional tea ceremony. So that is pretty much what came in the Food to Go Japan box. I sort of expected as a subscription box I'm going to get food items, which I got. What I really like about what I've seen so far is it basically goes back to the idea that you can, as a family, experience Japanese culture right in your home by preparing some traditional Japanese dishes. They give you a menu card for that, as well as recipe instructions to help you create it. They've given you some food items to contribute to those dishes. They give you a grocery list which outlines all of the items. But beyond the meal, beyond the food, I love the idea that they have a site which includes Japanese music that you can play in the background of either preparing your meal or enjoying your meal, movie suggestions, some game ideas. So just getting your family a little more immersed in Japanese culture, even if you can't make a trip to Japan. I think what I'm going to do is plan with my kids a Japanese night and incorporate these items, incorporate some of their suggestions, and to try it out. And we'll include that kind of follow-up in another video, just how our Japanese night goes and how we incorporate all the elements from Food to Go. So that's our unboxing of Food to Go Japan and what you can sort of expect in this particular box. After this, I'm going to plan a Japanese night with my family, and I'll be sure to post that video, and you don't want to miss that to see sort of the next part of our experience. So be sure to subscribe so you can be notified when that goes live. You can also find me here talking about kids' books, family travel, mom confessions or what I'm thinking, and just other sort of fun family stuff. So hopefully I'll see you next time. So I'm curious if your family's ever been to Japan, or maybe you've experienced other cultures or countries that you have on your wish list to go to but haven't been able to visit, how you kind of experience that in your own house, because I'd be curious. And that's it for me this week. Until next time, ciao.